The scene opens with absolute pandemonium. Chaos swirls all around, but in the center of it, a young boy is on the verge of what can only be described as a suicide mission. His calm demeanor is striking, almost unsettling. It tells me one thing with certainty: he didn't listen the first time. Let's take a moment to appreciate a Latino dad. This father approaches the situation with a serene and measured poise. There's an almost theatrical quality to his actions. When we say, looking for logic, you're in the wrong place. We're setting the stage for a journey through a world and to immerse yourself in a more play-filling exploration of the bizarre and the unexpected. Enter the protagonist of our narrative. This individual navigates their interactions and actions with an unwavering commitment to honoring the boundaries of others. They consistently demonstrate a profound respect for the limits and preferences of those around them. In this performance, however, a girl who embodies both confidence and skill demonstrates an extraordinary level of expertise. The audience is not just watching a ball disappear, they are witnessing a confident artist who turns a simple illusion into a memorable spectacle. When it comes to toddlers, their sense of self-preservation, or rather, the lack thereof, often becomes a source of both amusement and concern. For some individuals, crossing a small bridge can sometimes pose greater obstacles than any external challenge. The attempt to board a boat, as depicted by our guide's failings, becomes more than just a comedic moment. It's a reflection of the human condition. It underscores the gap between expectation and reality. When the universe sends us signals not to enter the water, it is not merely a whimsical deterrent, but a meaningful communication intended to safeguard us. By recognizing and understanding these signs, we align ourselves with the natural world's rhythms. From where I come from, we call this witchcraft. Watching a horse go through an emo phase is nothing short of magical. Brothers who need enemies when you've got them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't stop it from doing whatever it wants. Toxic traits come in all forms, like thinking you can pull off a backflip. Here's why humans live longer than goats. These are some famous last words that will haunt this guy forever. Always hang a piñata with caution. Let's transition to more bizarre moments, including the world's most random photo ops and a girl who trusts her grandma a little too much. Sometimes, 3 hours of preparation all come crashing down. And if you're wondering about how not to play ping pong, we've got you covered. Here's why you should never mess with wildlife in Costa Rica. Deer can be surprisingly vengeful. If ever you need to be stuck in a problem, make it this epic. One man dreams of being in heaven, probably while fighting alligators. This alligator has a vertical leap better than most NBA players. Meanwhile, some humans struggle to simply hold things, as seen in Vancouver's eel fiasco. Birds aren't impressed by humans imitating them, and rightfully so. Here's what happens when situational awareness is in short supply. You've heard of Finding Nemo, but what about finding yourself after only watching half a YouTube tutorial? This guy might need to rewind a bit. In Finland, TV tax became a thing, but don't worry, the boys have already figured out a workaround. Never hand a ninja an iPhone. What happens next is pure chaos. If you're wondering what happens when you order cheap delivery or why helmets were invented, these next scenes should clarify things. Boiling an egg. How could someone mess it up? We'll never know, but it happened. And now for a lesson in static electricity and a glimpse into the world of transportation before standing up was invented. What happens when you mix high IQ with a strong desire to annoy your friends? Well, this. Roombas and umbrellas. It's all fun and games until they gain autonomy. Hats off to the umbrella that escaped its oppressor. When your doctor pulls up a YouTube tutorial for your ankle or a carpenter lies on his resume, you know you're in for a wild ride. Aquaman ordering food delivery, forklifting disasters, and more examples of working smart, not hard. Log rolling battles and truck driving failures abound. Natural selection at work hiring a gardener from the dark web might not have been the best idea. When self-driving containers and construction mishaps collide, hilarity ensues. If you've ever wondered how to ruin someone's day in 3 steps, or why cats might be the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card, stay tuned. Gravity always wins. Here's proof in the form of a guy falling off his bike. Accidental acrobatics. This might be the world's most dramatic boat ride. And if you thought backflips were hard, try one on Mount Everest. Finally, we end with Narnia moral of the story. Never underestimate any job, no matter how easy it may be.